I'm here with Bob from ASG, and Bob's going to go over some of the new products they have this year at SHOT Show 2019. What do we have here?
All right, so what we have here, this is our one of our new product announcements for SHOT Show 2019. This is the Shadow 2. The Shadow 2 in the real firearms world was announced, I believe, at IWA 2016 in Germany, and it was supposed to be CZ's newest entry into the competition pistol world. So it took us a few years to follow up on that, but we have now a airsoft version that's slated for release later this year. And it's you can consider it a modernized SP01 Shadow.
Yeah.
So what happened was CZ took the Shadow, the overall design and everything, the SP01, and what they did was they took the feedback of Team CZ shooters, their sponsored competition team, and they went and they modified everything and updated it for your modern, shooting style. So what you have is, everything's been recontoured. It's optimized for like a higher, more modern high grip. You have more aggressive, the serrations on the slide. The slide has been redone. Flatter grips.
Adjustable trigger.
Exactly. Adjustable trigger, adjustable rear sight. It's a competition sight. It's blackout rear with a fiber optic front. And then, depending on the model you get, it'll either come with a threaded barrel or the barrel will be available separately. And it'll come either with a CO2 or green gas mag, depending on which model you buy, but it'll be able to take both, just like all of our other blowback pistols.
And possibly Canada.
Possibly Canada Eagle. We're looking into that.
Depends on the FPS when it's all. Maybe with CO2, possibly.
It's a little tricky just because, in the U.S. with pistols, everyone wants below 350 for the indoor fields, whereas in Canada, you have to get it above 366 to get it in to Canada. So
okay, well, let's see what else. We got a couple other products to show you.
Yeah.
Or to show everyone.
So over here, we just have our P09s and our SP01s, which we've announced in all the previous years, everyone's familiar with. This one is a mid-year release that we didn't show at SHOT Show last year. This is an ACU Shadow. So this is an SP01 Shadow.
I've never seen this one before.
Yep. It's been it's got a lot of the aftermarket accessories were released previously already out of the box, as well as these new exclusive these flat CZ grips, these aluminum grips with a grip tape. So this is meant to be a competition handgun, like a very high-end competition handgun. But of course, in airsoft, you're welcome to use it however you want.
Yeah. So it's got the high. It has a high sight, so you can put a mock suppressor on there or whatever.
Exactly.
Is the rear sight adjustable?
Yeah, rear sight is adjustable for height as well. Yep. And then also it has the single action only trigger in it. With that's also adjustable, so you can get like a really nice short pull.
I like this gun. It's very attractive. So hopefully, and I don't think this one's going to make it to Canada, right?
Unfortunately, no. This one shoots a little low for Canada.
Okay, unfortunate, but that's okay. The American replica airguns fans will benefit from that one. All right, let's check out over here. See if we can squeeze in a little bit. This is ICS. It's a new product line.
Yeah. So in the U.S., ASG, we're the exclusive distribution partner for ICS, and anything new that they get in will, of course, carry. So this year, ICS has actually been very aggressive in releasing pistols. They're focusing on pistols. So if we come over here, I can show you their new pistol lines. They're going to be releasing 4 new pistol models this year in various colors. So we'll just work from top to bottom.
Okay.
Here at the top, we have their XPD. This is ICS's first compact gas blowback pistol.
Wow.
And you're going to have regular mags as well as an extended mag for people who want a little bit more capacity. This is, in terms of layout, it's your very, I wouldn't call it standard, but it's your very tried and tested modern polymer grip with a metal slide. And then you have a grip safety here.
Sort of like a chunky Glock.
Chunky Glock, you can say that there's inspiration from a lot of different pistol models.
For sure.
You have a little safety underneath, you have a grip safety, and you also have a trigger safety.
Yeah, it's got everything. It's a nice looking gun, really.
Yeah, very nice looking gun. And these are short mags. But the nice thing about all these mags is that they have ICS's new valve technology in there, which actually increases the efficiency of it. So on a gun with a short mag like this, you'll be able to get more shots.
How many rounds in that guy?
This one, let me see, it's 17 rounds.
That's pretty good.
17 round mag.
That's plenty.
And then the extended one is a little bit more. I think you're getting closer to like, mid-20s, something like that. So you get better gas efficiency out of these because of the fill valve as well as the release valve. They call it their new Revo system, R-E-V-O.
Okay.
Yeah, it's meant to basically have less moving parts in there, so it's less complex, but simple is good. And simple makes it more gas efficient, actually. So all of their pistols will have that. And what's cool about the XPD is it'll actually take standard pistol buckings and barrels. Cool. So, if anyone wants to put in any aftermarket stuff, of course they can.
Actual XPD stuff.
Standard gas gun spec inner barrels and hop up buckings.
Okay.
Right.
Cool. This one here is really interesting. It's you can tell us a little bit more about it, but you're saying it actually takes 1911 grips. It has a very 1911 type grip. Just with the grip safety and everything, it feels like a 1911 when you're holding it.
Right. So this is the Cort PRS. Cort is kind of they're a very premium company. If anyone's familiar with Nighthawk Customs, Les Baer, things like that, Cort is, you can almost consider one level above that. They're a German company, and they decided one day they wanted to make a super high-end roller delayed 1911. It's something about the Germans love. They love the roller delayed stuff, like with MP5s and all that. Yeah. So they decided to do a 1911. Anyone familiar with real guns knows that a 1911 uses like the Browning style, the short recoil where the barrel tilts and it has the linkage. So the Cort one has a short recoil system where the barrel doesn't need to tilt. That kind of explains why, if you look at the slide from a profile, it's a little chunkier, but it's to make room for the rollers. Yeah. So on the real one, there's rollers built into the sides of the barrel. So that way, when the gun recoils, it recoils straight. If you notice, the barrel, there's no tilt. Any 1911 owner knows the barrel tilts up. Yeah. So in airsoft especially, where the tolerances are a little bit looser and all that, no tilt means more consistency with every shot. Yeah. And what's really nice about the Cort PRS is that the entire hop-up assembly, barrel and bucking, and the hop-up unit itself is all standard TM compatible. Okay. So it'll take any aftermarket parts that anyone wants.
Good. Yeah. So that's a really cool gun.
Yep. And then the grips, it'll take 1911 grips. You can put your own G10 grips, aluminum grips, whatever else you want there aftermarket.
Cool. Yeah, cool gun.
Yeah. Fuel strips just like a normal 1911. And on the real one, obviously, it's not roller delayed. It's just a straight blowback because there's no you don't
need all those
right.
parts.
There's no pressures or anything like that to slow down.
Yeah. Perfect. All right, so a couple rifles, or did you want to show me some more?
We can show up some of these too.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is their ICS's their PM2. This is for the Rus, the Russian role players and like that. It's a Makarov. It's a CO2 non-blowback Makarov. Yeah. It'll come with an option with a threaded barrel, so you can put like a ICS specific mock suppressor on there. It uses smaller these CO2 magazines. Yeah. And the CO2 goes in the grip. So it's a very, very straightforward, very solid little sidearm that's nice and reliable with that CO2
Probably
power.
pretty efficient, right?
Yeah, very efficient, because with other guns, when you get gas blowback, you get them small enough, you start dealing with gas capacity problems, efficiencies, things like that. With CO2 and a non-blowback, it's going to be fine.
Yeah, good.
Okay, and the last one is going to be the BM9. So this is, everyone recognizes this is an M9, but this is ICS's take on it. And the big thing about this is this will also have the Revo valve system in there. So ICS is very efficient. ICS is promising, so this is a 26 round magazine. ICS is promising 4 magazines with 1 fill of gas.
So 100 shots.
Mm-hmm, yeah, just over 100 shots. Yeah. And it'll also offer better cold weather performance. This is just a prototype mag, so it's a little unfinished, but obviously the final mag is going to look like
So again, a lot of these guns springtime.
Springtime, but the Revo gases will actually offer you better lower temperature performance as well.
Oh, nice.
I would say, obviously not in the dead of winter, but still better when it's cold.
I mean, by springtime, it's like that's when they're coming out?
Oh, yes. Yeah. We're aiming for roughly an end of Q1, early Q2.
Okay. Cool. Usually that's when it happens.
Yeah. It times out perfectly for Canada as well in the US.
So some enhancements, I guess, to the CZ Evo line?
Right, yeah. So this is, we're calling it the Tech. This is the body is all standard Evo. What's new is we designed in-house ourselves with actually a real pretty well-known firearms designer to design an M-LOK handguard for the Evo SMG, as well as
These are prototypes, right?
These are rapid printed, 3D printed.
Yeah.
Yep, they are printed. So it's going to consist of a handguard, a mag wall, and then that's also a grip, and then an angled foregrip.
Okay.
So we're going to release it in two ways. We're going to release all three of these components separately as 3 separate SKUs for dealers or for customers who
just
want to
put it on your standard Evo?
Right. If they want to retrofit.
Yeah.
And we'll also be releasing a new Evo model that has a handguard pre-installed on it for anyone who just wants that out of the box.
Okay.
You know, we feel like it was a little bit overdue because the Evo carbines all have the nice M-LOK handguards, but the SMG didn't. Okay. So we decided to take care of it in-house. And the difference between the top and the bottom one is the bottom one, the mag roll is optimized for a high cap mag instead, and so we'll have 2 versions of the mag roll depending on what a user prefers to use.
Okay.
Yeah, no release dates for these yet. As you can see, because it's rapid prototype, it's still in pretty early stages of the production planning.
Maybe end of the year.
I don't have a date ready. Yeah, but so this is from ASG.
One more product here, and these guys. Well, these are already Canada legal, but these guys look like they should be pretty close.
Yeah, they should be pretty close. We're finalizing the specs for that. So we showed this last year, as a very early stage production sample. Again, also rapidly prototype. But now we're doing a roughly like a March release as well for these in the U.S. This is the CQR, so it's a collaboration with Hera Arms, who's the real firearms manufacturer. ASG, who's a license holder, and we produce some of those parts, and ICS, who kind of has the foundational gun for the system. So it's going to come with the ICS CQR front grip, the ICS CQR stock that has battery storage up here, and then the CQR. They're exclusive. They're short SBR length rail.
Yeah.
And then the core of the gun, is an ICS tried and tested. It's a CXP line, and we're going to offer it in both a standard MOSFET version as well as a triple S.
Okay.
And the triple S is going to be ICS's newest triple S. It's a triple S version 2.
So what is triple S?
Triple S is their smart shooting system. It's considered it's an electronic MOSFET that does things like the burst settings. Gearbox health diagnostic, low power LiPo warning.
Okay.
And the version 2 adds pre-cocking.
Okay. Oh.
So you'll be able to do pre-cocking for the people playing indoors. They want that rapid
really
trigger response.
Trigger.
And it's very easy to set up. So these are expected in March.
Yeah. So the pre-cock will give just a little shorter delay.
Pretty much.
Pretty much
the
no
piston's
preloading.
already cocked. So the moment you pull the trigger, it lets go. Versus a normal setup where the motor still has to wind
little
the
slight
piston
delay.
back to go for it.
Okay, well that's cool, especially if you're doing some single shot, want to get really accurate.
Exactly, and then you can turn on and off pre-cocking.
Yeah. Okay, well that's interesting. I never heard of that. Well, that's great. So there's obviously more products here at the booth, but I wanted to show everybody some of the new stuff that I haven't seen yet. So a lot of it. I want to thank Bob again every year. He always helps us out. Super knowledgeable guy. All right, we'll see you again next year.